What is up, guys? It is Josh Season, and we want to welcome you back to the channel. Today I am on the GS1250, and as you guys can probably tell from the video quality itself, we got the new GoPro Hero 11 Black. Super excited to show it to you guys, give you guys my initial thoughts, talk about the MotoVlogging setup, and everything that we have on this channel to give you guys all of the content that you see regularly. We're going to get into more of it right after this. Alright guys, well, welcome back to the channel. As I said, so we got the new GoPro Hero 11 Black. So now, the camera that you see kind of pointing out towards you is the Hero 11 Black that we have mounted on the helmet. And right here, little trusty Old Faithful, we have the Hero 7 Black. So for those of you guys that didn't know, before this upgrade, we have actually been filming all of the content that you have seen on this channel, for the most part, on the Hero 7 Black. So it has been a while since I have upgraded, and through the Black Friday deals and everything that just happened, there were some pretty good discounts, so we decided to pick up the Hero 11 Black. So super excited to see just the difference in video quality. Obviously you guys can see it right now. You can see kind of the differences in the contrast and, you know, even the point of view and all of that kind of stuff. So, you know, one of the first things that I did notice when I took it out of the box was obviously the bigger LED screen that this thing has on it. So a lot easier to kind of control with those bigger controls. It is nice to see a new and improved front-facing monitor screen as well, so you can kind of tell what kind of things you're recording. And then what I am personally excited about is having this media mod that you can see attached to the GoPro 11 Black, and just kind of seeing, hopefully the media mod will make the connection between the microphone that you are hearing right now in my helmet and the actual GoPro a little bit more stable, because there have been a bunch of different times that I have been out recording only to figure out that the microphone connection came loose or something like that, and we recorded a whole video without any sort of audio associated with it. So hoping that that is going to be fixed here with this media mod on the Hero 11 Black, but we'll see. So obviously can't get into too big of a review because I haven't looked at the footage yet. This is literally, I took it out of the box this morning, and we're recording on it. We are on our way to get coffee with a couple different buddies, and then we're going to go on a ride here in beautiful sunny Southern California. It is the middle of winter. It is early December when we are filming this, and it is 53 degrees outside today, so still pretty mild for Southern California. I know some of you guys up north have even garaged your bikes for the whole winter, so if you guys are up north and you are watching our videos, come along for the ride. We still have somewhat of good weather that you can follow along with. So today is a little bit of an update, just kind of talking through a little bit of my basic motovlogging setup as it stands right now. So as I mentioned to you guys, the GoPro that is actually mounted right here on my helmet right now is the GoPro Hero 11 Black. It is actually being mounted on, currently wearing a Shoei X14 helmet. This is actually a helmet I would primarily use for my street bike riding. Honestly, I've just found that it's a pretty comfortable helmet. It's a little bit aggressive for adventure riding. I do have a Shoei Hornet X2. However, I cannot find a dark smoke or transition visor for the life of me for that helmet, and so it has the clear visor. So until we can kind of find a visor that is just going to kind of match the aesthetic of the motorcycle and what we're trying to do, it for the most part is just going to sit on a shelf, but hope to bring it back out. It's a little more kind of adventure oriented, I guess you would say. So have that helmet. The GoPro is mounted to my helmet from the wonderful guys over at Chin Mounts. So if you guys haven't checked out Chin Mounts, go to their website, check out their social media. Great company, great guys, good customer service. I have had a couple different issues with the Chin Mounts not adhesiving right to my helmet in the past, but they were very, very quick to remedy the situation, send me out some replacement 3M and all of that stuff. So excited to basically, I have Chin Mounts now on all of my helmets, so regardless of what helmet I take out, whether it's Shoei X14 or the GT Air 2, the Neotech, or the Shoei Hornet X2, I have a chin mount for all of them, which is nice. And if those of you guys that don't know on the channel, I am Team Shoei here. Not to say any other helmets are better or worse, it's just the best helmet that fits for my head, which I think at the end of the day is important. A lot of people talk about, you know, what is the best helmet, what is the best helmet? The best helmet is the helmet that fits your head right and has a good safety rating. So between Climb, Arai, Shoei, even AGV to some extent, a lot of these guys make really good premium helmets. However, the fit on all of these helmets is going to be drastically different depending on the size head that you have. So I would encourage you guys, figure out what shape head you have, whether you have an intermediate oval, a full oval, a round oval. You got to figure out what shape your head is and then match what helmet based on the shape of your head. So I have a very round oval head, so the Shoei helmets work better for me. But anyways, we're getting off on a rabbit trail. So the MotoVlogging setup, as I mentioned, now the camera that you can see that's pointed directly back at me is the Hero 7 Black, and that was the camera that I was primarily using for my point of view shots. That was on the helmet, and right now I have it mounted on top of my Clutch Master cylinder, and it's just, as you can see, it's just some 3M adhesive right there, and it's pointed back at me so you guys can get that type of shot. I do have the Media Mod extension on my Hero 11 Black. However, if you guys have a GoPro older than, I believe, the Hero 9, you're gonna need an adapter to go basically from the GoPro to whatever 3.5 millimeter microphone that you choose. There's a few different microphones on the market. I used the Panda mics for a couple years and honestly just got really frustrated with the Panda mic. That was the one that I alluded to. Had a lot of different problems with it. I would record a whole entire video only to figure out that the audio was messed up or something like that. So I actually went with a different company. I'll go ahead and link down to it in the description. It was like a $30 microphone on Amazon. It wasn't anything crazy. However, I know my buddy Steve Freeman is in the middle of testing out a bunch of different microphones, and he's even gone the wireless microphone route on his setup, and it has some pretty good success. So I would encourage you guys to just figure out, you know, how much money ultimately you want to spend on your microphone quality. For me, I'm in kind of the $30 range, and speak of the devil, we said Steve Freeman, and here he is on the Pan America. Look at that. We are going to coffee right now, and we are on our way, and there he goes. Man, I love that Pan America. Anyways, squirrel. I'm going to see if I can catch up to. So, depending on how much money you want to spend, I mean, for me, I really wanted to kind of cap it at like 30-40 bucks on the microphone itself. But we'll see if we get into something a little more intense along the way. So, anytime I am motovlogging, I do have a spare parts kit stored somewhere on my bike. So, in that spare parts kit, I have a bunch of different kind of screws and bits, and I have extra 3M just in case the GoPro mounts fail or anything like that. I can kind of stick it back where I need to. I also keep extra batteries with me at all times, so that is one of the things. If you guys are motovlogging, you are going to need extra batteries for your GoPro. There's no way getting around it. The GoPro batteries just aren't the best in the world, so I'd recommend just investing in it and getting some extra batteries. So that's kind of it. I mean, my motovlogging setup isn't that intense. If I'm shooting B-roll or something like that, I do have a Sony a6400 kind of vlogging camera that I'll take just some B-roll shots on. That is going to be how I get some of those more cinematic shots on the motorcycle. But the motovlogging setup, I mean, it doesn't have to be super intense. I mean, this whole GoPro setup and everything, you're probably into everything, definitely under $1,000. I mean, you can probably get it set up for $500 or $600 and be really happy with the footage. So that is it. At another video, we're going to get into all of the pros and cons and everything with the new GoPro Hero 11 Black. Obviously want to make sure we use it and analyze the footage and everything before I start talking about the pros and cons. But interested to hear at just an initial glance what you guys think about the content. Obviously you're seeing the video from the GoPro right now as you're watching the video, so let me know in the comments what you guys think about it. As always, if you guys have liked this video, like the actual video on YouTube, give me a subscribe, turn notifications on. That helps me more than you guys know. We are giving you guys new videos about once or twice a week on the channel, and special review videos on the bikes about once a month. So stay tuned for updates. Follow me on social media. Go check out Steve Freeman right there. He has a great YouTube channel. Go follow him. Check out what he's doing. We are in Southern California, living the dream on motorcycles. Thank you guys so much for coming along for the journey. Till we meet again. Peace.